Hey, this is Sean Tyas and you're watching TranceClass TV.
Hey, what's up? This is DJ Mikas for TranceClass TV. Tonight we're with Sean Tyas that's now live in Switzerland. Hi Sean, how's it going, man?
How's it going, man? Yeah, definitely good to be here, back in Vancouver for the first time in a while, actually. Yeah, so ready to play Caprice nightclub tonight.
You've done a lot of remix when you were based in New York for a really big star. Can you tell us a bit more about it? How that came about for you to do all those really high-profile remixes?
Well, basically, when I first started production in New York, I made a quick friend of mine, Seth Berman, who was also known as Seth Lawrence at the time. He was working for Red Distribution, associated with Sony, with also TyasTytanium, Voice Silver, and Arista. And that's why I was getting remixes like Christina Aguilera,
nice.
Pink, Daniel Bedingfield, Moby. The Moby one was me, but I mean, like in New York, basically, if you wanted to do certain remix work, especially in the late 90s, you had to, no, it wasn't even late 90s, early 2000s, let's say, you had to be doing this kind of popish type remixes, and the pays were great, but I wasn't really feeling the material. These are not remixes that I'm especially proud of.
You were based in New York before. Can you tell us a bit more about your influences when you started like dance music? What got you into the dance music at first? You were really so.
This can go back to as early as like me when I was 11 years old or so. I mean, I had an uncle that was actually a pretty cool uncle, and he would always still go to clubs and stuff like that. And he went to one club in London, brought back a mixtape in the 90s, and it was Apotheosis, O Fortuna, and it was different mixes of that track. And I was 11 years old at the time, and then basically I loved the song, and he gave me a tape with 3 different mixes of it, and I just made another tape of it with 3 mixes looped because I just loved them so much. And for me, that was my first real dance track. They're like techno, electronica, and yeah, got really into it from then on.
You've been in New York before you moved to Switzerland. Can you tell us a bit more about it? What got you to move to Europe? We all know that basically Europe for dance music is really the hot spot, right? So can you tell us a bit more about that move, and you know, how you think it affected your career?
I mean, it helped my career a lot. I mean, in trance music, I don't think you can really make a name for yourself unless you're associated in some way with being European or whatever. So the move to, at first I moved to Germany, and then I moved eventually to Switzerland. But I mean, the move has kind of created this kind of I guess I suppose, an image, a European image of me as a trance DJ that lives in Europe, which is kind of good. It works really, really good for me when it comes back to DJing in the States and in Canada and everything like that, because I'm imported as a European trance DJ. I don't think it would work the same way as if I never moved out of New York and never lived in New York.
TranceClass, the mix compilation. Mixed by DJ Mikas. With TranceClass, Cosmic Gate, Cosmic Gate. The Shy Runners provide love. Richard Ferran, Wide Awake. Party. Marco V. Lange. The TranceClass, mixed by DJ Mikas.
A bit of your reputation come from doing that Sander Van Doorn remix and winning the contest, right? Can you tell us a bit more about that remix? You are already quite established when you've done that and everything, but you think that helped you a lot to go further, or
it always
just a step?
It always helps. I remember my management actually when I launched it, when I entered that remix competition, they said, "Do not enter the remix competition. Do not enter any more remix competitions." But I said, I really, really want to try because I think I can do something cool with this remix. And they only provided very, very simple parts, maybe one like chord stab, some very, very basic, maybe 2 drum loops, and that was basically all the remix parts you had for this remix, and the vocal.
That's tiny, yeah?
Yep. And it's still good to win a remix contest, especially if it's even better if you're a known name and people know you're going to put your balls to the wall and put your name up, like, you know, up for the shooting block, and if you still win it, then that's still good.
Yeah, you won it, obviously, right?
Yeah, thank God.
You did. It did change something in your career, really.
It's just a nice way of confirmation, I suppose.
Can you describe us a little bit of the way, by your own word, how you describe your DJing style?
Just hard banging, very, very energetic. I really expect people to keep up with me, and I do my best to make sure that people keep up the energy level. So that'll be going on tonight, tomorrow, Vegas, and also in Argentina this weekend. So yeah.
So for us geek out there, what's the BPM range? 130?
No, not 130. Probably anywhere from 136 to 141.
Oh, we're talking some pretty heavy stuff there with Shintaya. Talking about gigs and everything, I ask a lot of people that, do you have any ritual before the gigs? Do you have a drink you drink? Is there anything you do before the jet lag, you know, session? You come from Switzerland, you come from, you know, you come from halfway around the world.
Well, I mean, we just have a couple beers. I mean, it is not a particular beer. This is Samuel Adams, but I don't think I've drank Samuel Adams since college. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just basically just have a couple drinks, get ready to go, and just be just make sure my CD wallet has everything I need. Obviously, I play off a CD, not the USB keys.
Yeah, this is one more question I wanted to ask you. You know, really, is you're still on CDs, right? So you're not yet at USB or SD cards.
Right.
You never played off Tractor or anything?
Still never, no.
Really?
I have no idea how to even use that program.
Tractor is an interesting program.
It looks interesting, yeah. But as far as I'm concerned, when I show up with CDs, I know exactly what I'm going to have to do for the rest of the night. Yeah. I feel bad for DJs that show up at Serato or Final Scratch and they have to get onto the decks, get onto the mixer, and then hook up everything.
Yeah,
they all do it really quickly now, but I never want to learn how to deal with it. In some places they do not let you have access to the mixer. So what do you do then?
Really?
I just want CDs. It's always.
All right, Sean. Really, thank you for being on TranceClass. Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for watching. If you like the TV show, you should have a listen to our radio show. It's amazing. It's on iTunes, on SoundCloud. Just check it. It's everywhere. Look for TranceClass. You're gonna find us.